What is up, you guys? It's James from James's Reptiles. My Vietnamese Blue Beauty rat snakes ate for the first time. They both refused the first week I offered. I offered, I think, 6 days after I got them. And I offered again 6 days later, and they both ate. Neither one of them off the tongs. I had to leave the frozen thawed fuzzy in there, and they both ate. I'm going to start with the male. Personally, I think the male is a lot more colorful, a lot brighter, if you will. And they sit in there so well where it's so hard to get them out. Just like that. And one thing I really want to do. Oh, no, this is the female. Sorry, this is the female. One thing I really want to do is tame them down a lot, especially the female. Let me bring her right up close. Now, I plan on keeping the female. The male, I plan on selling just because the line I got them from was already producing kinks, and I didn't feel comfortable inbreeding them another generation. Now, I didn't show it on video because didn't, I had just recently noticed it and I just hadn't really done anything about it. But if I could, come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. Right there, you can't see where because it's not there, but she did have a scale on her lower jaw right on the lip that was rubbed raw, and it seems to be all better now. So this is her, and I 100% forgot what I decided to name her. I'll have to ask my girlfriend or something. Someone will know. But these are just gorgeous snakes. My favorite snakes by far. I'm going to give them a quick spray. One thing you want to do, and this is just from people I know who have told me how they keep them, is you want to get them wet. You're going to get them a little bit wet. Not like a little bit, but not super damp, a little bit wet. And then let it dry out. I can't wait for her to get big. And now I don't plan on quote unquote power feeding her, but I really hope she can eat her. I want her to get nice and big. That's not normally something I would promote, but because she's going to be an animal like it shows me, I want her to have a nice, good size, something that's impressive that people really want to hold. And of course, this is the male, and his size are just—he's almost got this white stripe down the side. Now, the male is the one with a very tiny tail kink at the end. So if you look, oh, there we go. If you look right there, no, it's not going to focus. But if you look along the side of the male, you just see his sides are nice and white. And I apologize, I am a horrible videographer. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's like a white stripe in the middle. You can see just there. It's almost white. And he's a gorgeous snake. I'm upset that I do have to sell him, but hopefully my buyer just told me today that probably within the week he'll be ready, and him and his girlfriend will swing by. They'll hang out, they'll see the collection, and they'll pick them up. And of course, all that money I'm just going to go out and get another male, or sit on it and wait till next year to get a new male. A lot of people are out, or they only have like one pair left, or I kind of want to pick the male, I guess is what I'm saying. But I am going to bring him to my buddy who does bluebirds, Armando, You might know him on Facebook as Drymarcon. No, on Instagram. On Instagram is Drymarcon Melons Group. On Facebook it is Armando Palacios. Very good friend. We've been together most shows. Um, he'll buy a table, I'll buy the table, and we'll just go together. He's amazing with snakes, amazing with colubrids, rat snakes, corn snakes, obviously Drymarcon, all the indigos, uh, Mexican black kings. He'll help me pop them. There was a little bit of mix up. The blue lid was supposed to be the male, but I wasn't paying 100% attention when I put them in, and I'm like, did I put the male in that one? Um, I'm kind of hoping this is the male just because that slight tail king, it's gonna bother me forever. But time will tell. So I'm gonna have him check that, and then hopefully we have a buyer on that snake. Now that's kind of it. There's not much going on in this video, but there's one thing I want to cover real quick. Now, in this tank, I have Bella, and I have Sarah and Tegan, the other two crested gecko adult females I was just recently given. Neither of them sold at the show. I've got a pair of eggs from one of them, but I've decided I'm going to put them all in here, and I'm going to put Paradise in here. And the reason for that is Paradise is almost an adult female. So she's really close. She's about 25 grams. I think about 35 is where I want to start actually trying to breed her. But what I did is I put the male in there. I'm going to leave him in overnight just so she gets used to him being in there and he gets used to her. They're hanging out down here. You can't see it right now. But I want to make sure she's producing good eggs. And when I start seeing steady egg production from her, I'm going to move her in here. And I'm going to move the female I think is not producing into this tank. And I'm going to find out exactly which one it is. And hopefully that doesn't take too long. And also I will have a lot more females producing. So at the beginning, I had Bella and Olga. Olga wasn't producing the most eggs, and a lot of them were going infertile. And of course, I don't know if that's the male or not. I do know the male was doing fine on a different female. So I have since sold Olga, and now I have 3 adult females, soon to be 4, but I might have to cross one of these off. And by that, I just mean sell it. But my collection's growing. What I want to do next is get 2 more Exoterras and a Dalmatian male. And I've got a lot of geckos that are growing up, so hopefully that happens soon, and hopefully the Lilly White gets in there. Let me show them off to you guys real quick. Now, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, you'll know that I am friends with Adam from Bay Gecko, and we were actually talking about Lilly Whites at the SAC show at Setup on the Friday before the show. And we both agreed that Lilly Whites, whatever is up with that line of gecko where they were bred and bred and bred, and even though it's a co-dominant, there is some inbreeding with that line. They just happen to grow a lot slower than a lot of geckos. But this gecko is turning out to be a real beautiful animal. I should have filmed during the day. There it is. That's perfect. This is a gorgeous Lilly White. For how much I paid for it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I paid $1,000 and then $50 for shipping. Ugh. It is very jumpy. And you know what? I think I'm going to check for pores tonight. So, yeah. For how much I paid for this Lilly White, it's actually really nice. Especially some of the nicer ones go for a couple grand out of the egg, and I think I got a good deal on this one. So I'm going to check for pores right now and tell you guys what I think. So what we're hoping for is a male, because a male can breed to multiple females. Now it's a female. I'm going to breed it to this male right here, Skipper. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my loom. I'm going to turn on the light. And even though there's geckos in here, I'm just gonna open this up and use this glass, and I'm gonna let him start crawling on this glass, and then I'm gonna cover his head so he feels secure, and I'm gonna put this up against the glass and check for pores. No, I didn't see any pores whatsoever. Um, of course, that is disheartening because it's like, oh no, it's a girl. But at the same time, it's only a few grams. Like, it's not very big. So at the end of the day, I'm not too concerned. And even if it ends up being a girl, that's still a lot of lily whites I can produce. If it was a boy, I would I would only have a couple females to put it to. And at the same time, what would I do with this really nice male I have, Skipper? So, nevertheless, this will be breeding as soon as it's old enough, however long that takes. If you're thinking about getting a lily white, unless you're buying an adult and you're super ready for that, I kind of recommend staying away from it. I was hoping to be breeding this gecko in 6 months from now. It's probably going to be more like a year from now. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes, and hopefully the market hasn't dropped too much by then. But nevertheless, I know it's a late video. There's just kind of some random stuff going on. Of course, my camera work's not very good. I can't get the lighting. I can't get the focus. But if any of you stuck around, I really appreciate it. My name's James from James' Reptiles. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, jamesreptiles@gmail.com if you have any questions, if you want to see all my cool stuff. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. All of that really helps with the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more, and enjoy.